Hello, everyone. This is Jenny with Absolutely Handmade. It's been a minute, and my apologies, but as many of you probably experienced over Christmas, you probably had the cruds as well. So I ended up running fever right around Christmas, kind of knocked me down for a few days, and then we had my folks in to visit last week, and I'm just kind of getting caught up. So this video I've had for a few weeks for you guys, and I wanted to at least get it uploaded so you could see, because I had promised you some footage of the Airbnb that we have, or the short-term rental we have in Tennessee. And it's all dressed up for Christmas, and I'm making comments about Christmas because my intention was to get it on as soon as we got back on the 17th. And that just didn't happen. So you guys, please ignore the Christmassy aspects, but I wanted you to see this, so please enjoy. Hey guys, this is Jenny with Absolutely Handmade. This week we're doing a little down and dirty video because I am in Tennessee at our Airbnbs, and I wanted to show you guys, because I've been talking about it, some of the projects that I did in this house specifically. This is our listing over on, I don't know if you can see it or not right there, that's the Tennessee River, and we'll walk out there in a second, but we have a big deck out there. You can see the Tennessee River. It's a beautiful house. We love this house. And I did decorate for Christmas. It's got a timer. It's earlier than it comes on, so it's not lit up right now. But I wanted to show you guys, we've talked about a little bit about some of the things I made for this house. So I wanted to walk you through, because I don't just do DIYs. I do a lot of furniture building and stuff too. Specifically, this table, I made it. We've had this house 3 years, so this is a 3-year-old table. It's made out of 1x4s, super simple construction. I get a lot of my furniture building ideas from Anna White and from Shanty de Chic. That's another one. I got this one for this bench from one of those two websites, and honestly, I don't remember which one's which. I did all of this, what do they call it? Board and batten, or batten. Yeah, board and batten. And hung the little hooks on it for people to be able to put purses on as they come in the front door. I did lay the flooring. I did a lot of stuff in this house. My husband did a lot of the electrical, so he put these really cute little mason jar lights up for me, and they're in several places in the house. I did the shiplap on this fireplace so that we'd have a place to put the television up. And then we framed in the fireplace. It's electric, so you can turn it on. It's pretty cool. I did make this stocking rack. We don't have a mantle, and the TV's there, so I wanted a place to put the stockings. So I made this a couple of years ago. There's another one of those lights. Let's keep walking. I'll show you some more. And I'm here. We just had guests, so it actually is pretty dirty. There's some sheets and stuff off. So I made this little cabinet here. This is a trash cabinet, and I have one of these at home, but mine is a 3. So we have, at ours in Phoenix, we have dog food in one, recycling in one, and trash in the other. So it's kind of cool the way that I've been able to redo that. This kitchen, same thing. We did the shiplap, and I painted the cabinets, and we added butcher block. Unfortunately, our guests have not been real kind to our butcher block and have actually used it as a butcher block. So word to the wise, not everybody knows what to do with this. There's another set of lights. I just put 2 lights on a board and hung it on the wall. We were trying to cover up an existing hole, and there used to be cabinets all the way around. There was cabinetry here all the way around, and it was so cluttered in here you couldn't hardly walk. So our solution for some seating was to add this drop-down cabinet, and I actually have, I think, 6 of these at my house because I use them for crafting cabinets. So you undo the latch, and you pull on the leg, and it drops down, and then the inside is a table, and there's some shelving to hang some stuff onto. So this was a great solution for us, just to give a little bit of seating. It's not a lot, but honestly, the appeal to this house is out here on the patio. I'll walk you out real quick just to show you. We did have this screen patio added a couple of years ago when we first bought the house, and that was a huge investment, but it's been worth it because that's what everybody comes here for. They come so that they can be out here on this river. course, this time of year it's cold and rainy and icky, but people still rent in the wintertime. We have this little pen set up for dogs and kids. Y'all excuse the neighbor's tacky blue house. He painted it last year and we were so excited. We were hoping it would be better, but it's the same or worse. So anyways, here's the patio. Lots of seating. We've got a grill over there. So this house has been super good to us. Little fire pit. And of course, I didn't build any of this. I don't do structures to this massive building. But we'll go back inside. Oh, I did have my dad hang me some new lights too. And these are cool because they turn on with the sun. So I just noticed the guy that stained our house stained like around that light. Guys, we had the worst contractor just do our stain. So I've got to get that fixed too. We put up these cute lights that guests can't throw and hit a light bulb. You have to think about these things when other people are using your house. I did put new stair treads on. We'll go upstairs in just a second. Those stairs are kind of a pain to walk, so let's finish up down here first. I wanted to show you this bathroom. So again, shiplapped, added the round mirror, but I added this for towels because I needed something more substantial than just hanging a hook on the wall. And I did add this floating cabinet. So you'll see there's nothing holding it up. It's bolted to the wall, and I can't even count how many screws are in that thing to make it stay where it is. But that was one of the first bigger things that I did in this house. And then my husband put the plumbing in. So he put that, guys, my brain is gone. That faucet up on the wall. I thought that was super cute to come straight out. That bathroom is so small. I'm sorry. We were so tired. I have been painting the other house for 5 straight days. I painted the whole thing in 5 days. So, not something I built. This is from Ikea, but this does give you an idea of something you can do with furniture that you pick up from other places. This was a bench that they sold, and it was all pine, and I just stained the top and painted the bottom, and it's super cute. Fits in with all the aesthetics now. And speaking of Ikea, this is an Ikea cabinet as well. It may not look like one, and unfortunately I didn't prime it, but I kind of like the fact that the knots, this is those tannins that come through. I personally like this. This is just my vibe. I like rustic. I like it to look kind of beat up and messed up. It just works really well. But I did add this wood right here. I don't know if you can see it. There's like a separation. But this is lath board is what it's called from Home Depot. And I just cut it up and nailed it on with my airstrike and then painted the whole thing out. So this paint is the same paint as what we used on the trim, so we kept it all nice and clean. And then I stained this the same as what we used in the bathrooms. Added the handles, and it's a gorgeous piece of furniture. And back when I bought those, they sold them for like, I think $30 or $40 a piece. Now I think they're $70 or $80. But honestly, they're still a good purchase because you can't buy furniture that looks like that for $70 or $80 if it's already made. Matching one here. Another piece of Ikea furniture. I know, guys, right? I love Ikea. And these drawers are awesome. We actually have this same cabinet in our home in Phoenix that we use personally. Same thing. Came all pine. 2 spots for handles. It looked really cheap. And I added the lath board around the edges. Painted it all out. Stained the top. Added the cool pull handles, which these are everywhere in this house. I love those. And it's all done. It's amazing. And if y'all are looking for a good mattress, oh my gosh, these are the best mattresses ever. And they're super affordable. This is a king size bed and mattress. The sheets are off. We've got them piled up over here from where guests were here. This mattress is an Ashley Chime. It's a 12-inch foam. I think it's a foam hybrid is the way it's listed. I'll put the link in the description box below. But that thing, we get more compliments on that from our guests than pretty much any other like thing that we try and provide to our guests for you guys look, I blocked the lights because this messes with the outside lights and they come in and undo them. I mean, do you not think that because I have it blocked, there might be a reason? I don't know. Oh, and the potty is wide open. I don't usually show bathrooms when the bathroom potty is open like that. Okay, so, whoop, hi. I don't look fantastic right now because I've been cleaning. Yeah, and she reported there was no basket in this laundry room, and there it is right there, so people don't look either. Again, butcher block, painted the cabinets. These are, that one's a faux drawer, this one's real, and this one's fake. So you've got 2 drawers in this bathroom and plenty of cabinet space underneath there. Did the same faucets on the walls, same shiplap. More of those lights like you saw in the kitchen with the mason jars. Thought those were super cute. And this one, we actually did the whole bathroom in the shiplap. And this tub, guys, is enormous. I'm like almost, I'm getting shorter in my older age. So I'm like 5'7", 5'7.5". I used to be closer to 5'8". But the first time I got in this tub and sat down in it, I like slid and thought I was going to touch the bottom, and it's a 6-foot tub. So I like actually went underwater. It was funny. It's funny now. It wasn't so funny then. I was pretty mad because I wasn't planning on washing my hair that day. And this faucet we love. It's actually a clawfoot tub faucet, and the bottom of it is actually down here on the floor. So it's up underneath this. And we just raised the base up to fit it in here. This gives us a shower head. These bathrooms in Tennessee, for some reason, in these little riverfront houses, they don't have shower heads. So the solution was to make this a shower head. And then all of these boards have got matte poly finish on them. So they look matte. You can kind of see a little bit of a sheen in the light, but they look matte and that way they're protected. They're not going to get ruined from the water coming through the bathtub area. But this faucet is so funny, guys. I don't know if y'all noticed over here. I had to add a QR code because we have so many people message us because they can't figure out how to work this bathtub. Because this little handle trips them up. They think it goes front to back and that's it. But it's not this one, it's this one. Front to back and that's it. It actually goes out. Like you have to push it that way towards the wall, and it's so confusing for some people. So lots of emails for those for the tub when we have guests. All right, so let me turn the lights off because I'm trying to remember where I've been and where I need to go. All right, so now let's go up these stairs. And like I said, these are not my favorite steps, and I have painted the fronts of these about 10 times, and it doesn't last for very long because people stub their feet up against them when they walk, I guess. Let's turn the light on up here. So this is a day bed that we offer. We have a day bed actually in 3 out of 4 of the houses that we have, just to add additional kids seating, sleeping area. Let me turn this fan down because it is freezing. There's another one of those mason lights. Another piece of Ikea furniture. Just a top part, it's a shelf. In that shelf, we've got hidden the door lock mechanism for the front door so I can control it from my phone. So we had to tuck it because people kept messing with it. We provide sound machines in all of our houses because we know that sometimes people snore. And it just makes it nice that you can have some noise going on. And then, let's see. Another piece of the furniture here. I built this as a solution to being able to put the internet box somewhere because we didn't want people's kids getting into it. So you'll notice, I don't know if you can tell by the video, but it's pretty tall. I made it pretty tall so that we could push that back a little bit further. I did make this desk because unfortunately I also understand that people sometimes have to work when they play. So I wanted to make sure there was at least some type of computer seating area. This is part of, actually I made this, I'll show it to you. It's just a string of lights. I don't know if you can see them in there. So a string of lights from Walmart. And I took and ripped a piece of fabric into strips and a piece of drop cloth into strips. And I made like drop cloth garland, basically. And then this lights up. It's on a timer as well. It comes on at 4. Oh, and it's fallen on that corner, so we'll have to fix that while we're here. This is just a big coffee bar that I built so that you're looking out over the river. That's the top of that patio we were in a minute ago, and that's the river view up above it. It's really pretty, even though it's cloudy and icky looking outside. So it's not the prettiest day today, but it is nice to look outside and see it. Okay, and then this room, I was trying to remember what we did in here. Got the television. That's another one of those same cabinets you just saw out there and next to the day beds. We provide heaters because you just never know. We also provide fans because you also never know. I need to put this light switch thing on probably a piece of Velcro. And I love these bar stools too. I got them sets of 4 from Amazon. They're really cute. Okay, so here's the other bathroom in this house. We have 2 full baths and a half bath. Again, hi. This is another floating shelf, only this one's floating even more so because it doesn't have another wall over here like the one downstairs did. So this one's completely nailed into the walls. And again, we did another bath towel hanger right here. Shiplap up the wall. And actually this ended up being kind of a functional thing because my husband had to cut into that wall to get all this plumbing done here and then the bathtub behind it. So it was good to be able to patch the wall and not have to worry about what it looked like because we were just putting shiplap over it. And then this little light up here is really cute too. I like it. It's a fun light. All right, so then this shiplap, all of this shiplap upstairs was fun because I had to run up and down the stairs to the saw. And y'all saw those stairs. I don't like them. And I had to run outside. So not only was I running up and down, I was running outside too. But did this wall, got it taken care of. Just thought it was pretty to tie it in. And I left it drop down so that we'd have a place to hang hooks for the towels. So normally we would have towels. And I'll put the link to this property specifically down in the description box so you guys can see what it normally looks like when it's all done up and pretty. I made this out of 3 crates. I just bolted them together. And we usually have towels stacked in that. Actually, there's one in there so you can kind of see. But yeah, normally this has got towels all in it. And then there's the bathtub. We did put these magnificent shower heads in to a couple of our properties. We love those. And then a new bath fixture. This house, when we bought it, had not been lived in for 5 years. And it definitely had some bumps and bruises and scars that needed to be fixed. So we spent a whole lot of money and did that. Let me see if I can get this light to come up. It's like, there we go. Okay, oh, it's not really much brighter. Sorry, guys. This one has got the 2 twin beds, and I've got to figure out which one of these pillowcases is messed up because I think they tore one of them up. There's another one of those cabinets there. So this one's a fun room because it's a very long A-frame room. So like trying to find a fan that fit, see how the blades just barely clear the ceiling, was really fun. Putting in the flooring in this house was fun because I would have to like do this room. I think from what I remember, I think I started here and I did like up to here. And then I had to run the length of all 3 rooms because you can't, I don't know, it's just weird. It's hard to add on. It's hard to do whatever. So I'd have to run through and then go back and do that room up that way, that room up that way, and then continue on this way through the door and then do all 3 rooms separate again. So it was a project, to say the least. Oh, and let me also show you guys while I'm thinking about it. So my dad is a retired general contractor. And this beautiful banister is his doing. We bought the metal fencing and he encased it in this amazing wooden banister. I will tell you, when we bought this house, it had just a plain wood banister up here, and you would touch it and it would go whoop, and like almost fall forward. It was so scary, and I didn't want to be responsible for somebody's kid like falling over and hitting the ground. So that was the first thing that we knew had to go, was that banister. It had to be redone. This part wasn't so bad on the original one, but obviously we wanted them to match, so we changed it out too. But I love the metal. The metal turned out really pretty in here. I think that's kind of it, though, guys. I mean, I've shown you this piece of furniture, that one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm trying to think of the furniture that I built. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, there's 13 total. And then the vanities, I wanted to show you those on the stairs. But that's kind of it. Like the street's really, it's a pretty neighborhood. It's got a lot of pretty houses on one side, and it's got that view is just, that's what sold us on this house when we decided we were going to get it. And we mainly got it because my in-laws live across the street, and we wanted to be able to come visit, and we have 4 kids, so trying to get a place to stay is just a fiasco. So we thought, well, why not do it like this? And then we love doing it so much and hosting people so much that we decided to go ahead and get a couple more. So now it's a full business for us. We've got 4 Airbnb properties on 3 pieces of land. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is just a little sneak peek into what my life looks like, what my Tennessee houses look like, what my Christmas looks like. Oh, and those little ball ornaments are the same red fabric as what's up here in this thing. So we coordinated very well, and then I made those stockings. Actually, I did sew those stockings up. So in a previous life, LOL, I was a seamstress full time. So I made diaper bags and I did embroidered stuff. I still have the embroidery machine. I have the 6-needle embroidery machine, and I still can do things, but I just don't do it as much. It was loud. It was back-breaking. I enjoy other things now. And most of my customers that I had back then do more vinyl, so I started doing more vinyl stuff. But yeah, this is just a little sneak snippet into what we have going on here in Tennessee. And like I said, I've been painting for 5 days on the other house. Got it completely painted. It's like a 1,400 square foot house. Got all of that done. My husband has changed all the plumbing at that house over to PEX so that we don't have any burst pipes like we did last year. And we had a tankless water heater installed, which I absolutely love because I got to take a really good shower last night for a very long time. Shaved my legs, washed my hair. The last couple times we've taken showers, it was like rush in, wash your hair as fast as you can, rinse off with soap really, really quick, because by the time the 2 of us would take a shower, there was no hot water. So we ended up finding out our heating element was going out on our other one. So it was just better to go ahead and do the tankless while we were here. But anyways, guys, that's it for this week. Next week is, I don't know, I think it's the week between Christmas and New Year's is what I'm shooting for. And that's going to be, usually that's our laid back week. So I'm not sure what I'll sit down and craft to do since it'll be after Christmas. Probably something winter, or I'll do some thrift flips. I have a whole shed of thrift stuff, and I really need to flip it while the weather is nice in Phoenix and I can get out in my shed and actually dig through things. So hopefully you guys will see more of that in the coming weeks. But anyways, bye from Tennessee, guys. Have a great week.